The list of male R&B groups that exploded in the 90s is long and diverse. Some are immediately distinguishable from hearing the first note of one of their songs, like Boyz II Men, Jodeci, or Dru Hill. Others, like Special Generation, may have flown under the radar, but still produced equally tremendous talent. The group consisted of Marquet Robinson, Kendrick Washington, Fernando Allen Carter, Charles Salter, and Maurice Dowdell. They came together naturally since all the guys grew up in the same St. Petersburg, Florida neighborhood. While attending high school in the mid-80s, Fernando and Kendrick started singing in the hallways, just fooling around. But when they noticed the positive response they were getting from the girls, that got the wheels turning in their heads. They decided that they should get serious about their craft and form a group. Marquet was next to come on board after Fernando and Kendrick met him in church and heard he could blow. Charles and Maurice then rounded out the quintet. Their name was born out of their desire to let people know that despite all the crime and violence going on in their community, they would be something positive to come out of the era. Special Generation started out traveling nationwide to participate in various talent shows. Eventually, they would make their way to LA after following an industry honcho who was gearing up to start his own record company. While there, they got the opportunity to rub elbows with some pretty big names in the business, such as Salt and Peppa and Stevie Wonder. Things didn't quite pan out on that trip, so the group went back home. In 1988, when a then up-and-coming rapper by the name of MC Hammer swung through their area on his tour, Special Generation decided to make its move. With the help of their former classmate, Miami Dolphins wide receiver Ernest Givens, the group was able to secure some backstage passes to Hammer's concert. Before he knew it, Hammer found himself confronted with an impromptu a cappella moment by the guys. The gamble paid off as Hammer was impressed enough with what he heard that he invited the group back to his hotel room. As it happened, they took to each other so well that the guys and Hammer stayed up until 6 in the morning, singing and working out vocal arrangements. When it was all said and done, Special Generation had made an agreement with Hammer to go on tour with him as his backup singers. The group went on to sing on numerous tracks off Hammer's 1990 Please Hammer Don't Hurt Him album, including You Can't Touch This, Tell Me Have You Seen Her, Pray, and Help the Children. Hammer would also be responsible for giving the group their first record deal with his brand new label, Busted Records, a division of Capitol. After experiencing a taste of chart-topping success with Hammer, Special Generation did it on their own, with their 1990 debut album titled Take It to the Floor. The project, written and produced by Hammer, included their first single, Love Me Just For Me. It became a top 10 hit on the R&B chart and remained on there for over 20 weeks.
Just for me. My heart is a yearning for a love that's tender.
It was followed by 2 other singles, Spark of Love, and a remake of the Stylistics classic, You Are Everything. The group released their sophomore album, Butterflies, 2 years later. It features the tracks Lift Your Head and Smile, You Can Tie Me, as well as the title song. The group then continued their touring experience with the likes of Gladys Knight, After 7, Bobby Brown, Mary J. Blige, and TLC. They also made numerous TV appearances such as Oprah Winfrey, Arsenio Hall, the Grammys, Soul Train, American, and Billboard Music Awards broadcasts. Then, after being on the go for so long, feeling run down, and constantly getting sick, the members all decided it was time to take a small break, not realizing that a lot of things in their personal lives would need attention, and that small break would turn into a hiatus of many years. Rumors surfaced in 1998 that Special Generation would be making a return to the music scene. They even released a track called I Don't Wanna Be Alone, which was never intended to be an official release. It did extremely well overseas though, but the timing just wasn't right for a full comeback. In 2019, the group signed a new distribution deal and began work on their 3rd official album, tentatively titled Forever SG. As of the making of this video, it has yet to be released. The following year, Marquet, Fernando, and Kendrick released the group's first new track in over 2 decades, called I Can't Help Myself. As of today, this trio constitutes the current version of Special Generation. Charles and Maurice, though, are still very much members and will jump on specific projects when the opportunity presents itself.